You think you know your partner's love language. You might even speak it fluently. But sometimes, the things that make us feel loved are different from what our partner needs to feel loved. That leaves both of you feeling unfulfilled in the relationship and longing for something more fulfilling. Feelings can be complicated, and actions don't always match words. Still, certain behavioral patterns can reveal when someone's emotional investment is much lower than it appears. In this video, we will explore some psychological signs that may suggest your partner's feelings are not as deep as you believe. More importantly, we'll help you differentiate between true love and behavior that merely creates the appearance of it. Number 1, they regularly find excuses to avoid spending time with you. When someone truly cares about you, they naturally look for opportunities to be around you. Your presence brings them comfort and happiness, and they make an effort to include you in their life, even when they're busy. On the other hand, if your partner repeatedly claims to be too busy whenever it's time to see you or consistently comes up with excuses to avoid being together, it may signal that spending time with you isn't a priority. While everyone has responsibilities, a consistent pattern of avoidance often points to emotional distance rather than a packed schedule. If you notice this happening frequently, it may be healthier to stop waiting for their attention and invest more time in your own interests, friendships, and personal growth. Maintaining your independence not only protects your well-being but also makes it clear that your happiness doesn't depend entirely on someone else's availability. Number 2, the relationship revolves almost entirely around physical intimacy. A healthy relationship is built on far more than physical attraction. Emotional support, meaningful conversations, trust, and shared experiences all play essential roles in creating lasting love. Someone who truly loves you wants to understand your thoughts, dreams, fears, and values. They enjoy building an emotional connection just as much as a physical one because they see you as a complete person, not simply a romantic partner. If your partner seems interested only when physical intimacy is involved but shows little curiosity about your life, emotions, or future, it could be a sign that their commitment is based more on desire than genuine love. Relationships centered solely on physical connection often struggle to develop the emotional depth needed for long-term stability. Physical intimacy is certainly an important part of many relationships, but it should complement emotional closeness, not replace it. Lasting love requires both emotional and physical connection working together. Number 3, they rarely compliment you. Kind words can make a person feel appreciated, valued, and emotionally connected. Genuine compliments are one way people express affection and admiration. If your partner rarely acknowledges your qualities or makes you feel appreciated, it could suggest that the emotional connection isn't as strong as you believe. That said, don't jump to conclusions. Some people naturally struggle to express affection through words, while others may use compliments insincerely to manipulate or gain favor. A lack of praise alone isn't enough to determine how someone feels. Instead, pay attention to the overall pattern of their behavior. Someone who truly loves you may simply express their feelings in different ways. Number 4, they make you feel completely dependent on them. Every relationship involves supporting one another during difficult times. Healthy partners are there when you genuinely need help while also encouraging your independence and personal growth. However, if your partner constantly makes you feel incapable of managing life without them, or disappears whenever you truly need support, it may point to a toxic dynamic rather than genuine love. In some cases, people encourage dependency because it benefits them, prioritizing their own emotional needs while neglecting yours. If you notice this pattern, it's important to establish healthy boundaries and focus on rebuilding your confidence. A loving relationship should empower you, not make you feel trapped or controlled. Number 5, they only reach out when they want something. Whether you see each other daily or only occasionally, a loving partner usually wants to stay connected simply because they enjoy being part of your life. They check in to see how you're doing, share their own experiences, and make an effort to maintain the relationship without expecting anything in return. If the only time they contact you is when they need a favor, money, support, or convenience, it may indicate that they're treating the relationship as transactional instead of emotional. Likewise, if you're always the one initiating conversations while they rarely make the effort, it's worth asking whether the investment is truly mutual. Number 6, they stay because they're afraid to be alone. Ending a serious relationship is difficult, and many people remain in unhappy situations because they're afraid of starting over. Sometimes a partner no longer feels emotionally invested but avoids leaving simply because they fear loneliness or uncertainty. This creates an unfair situation for both people. A relationship built on fear rather than love rarely provides genuine happiness. Someone who truly values the relationship is usually willing to communicate, solve problems, and work through challenges instead of staying out of convenience alone. Number 7, they blame you for everything. Every couple faces disagreements, but healthy relationships involve shared responsibility and honest self-reflection. If your partner consistently blames you for every conflict while refusing to acknowledge their own mistakes, it's a warning sign of emotional immaturity. People who genuinely care about each other recognize that both partners contribute to the relationship. They apologize when they're wrong and work together to solve problems. Someone who constantly shifts blame may simply be avoiding accountability instead of addressing issues in a mature way. Number 8, they show no respect for the relationship. Love cannot thrive without respect. Mutual respect creates trust, safety, and emotional security. If your partner repeatedly ignores agreed-upon boundaries, openly flirts with others, or behaves in ways that disregard your feelings, they may not be treating the relationship with the seriousness it deserves. The same is true if they consistently prioritize their own desires without considering how their actions affect you. Healthy love involves respecting both your partner and the commitment you've made together. Number 9, they stop putting in effort. Strong relationships require consistent care and attention. People who genuinely value each other usually make time, solve problems together, and continue investing in the relationship. If your partner appears indifferent, avoids working through issues, or no longer makes any effort to strengthen the connection, it may signal emotional withdrawal. When one person stops trying altogether, the relationship often begins to deteriorate because healthy partnerships require commitment from both sides. Number 10, they don't care about your emotional well-being. Someone who truly loves you usually cares about your emotional state. They celebrate your successes, comfort you during difficult moments, and want to see you thrive. If your partner seems indifferent to your happiness, dismisses your sadness, or never shows concern for how you're feeling, it may indicate a lack of emotional investment. Loving relationships are built on empathy, compassion, and a sincere desire to see each other happy. When those qualities are consistently absent, it's worth taking a closer look at the health of the relationship.